Hello! I'm excited. Yes. I cannot believe it, but I have been streaming now. I mean, sure, I took a 6-month break, but I have been streaming now for 2 years. Which is kind of insane to think about. It has been 2 full years. I mean, theoretically more, but 2 full years since I started this journey. That is so strange to think about. But here we are. We are here. 2 years in. Final. Thank you for being first. And not just first for the command, but first ever. You are the first person to redeem that command ever. So, I am excited. Obviously, we're just going to be doing piano today. Nothing too special, but it is special because music is how I started on this platform. My first ever stream was teaching the basics of music theory. So it's fitting to do music today. I've been playing decently well, not amazing today, but decently well. Yeah, my category is special events. I did do that. Okay. Let's switch on over to the music scene. I am not starting with that. Why is that on there? I didn't even realize there was something in the queue. Let's get rid of that. We're gonna start off with this just as a little bit of a warm-up. Not that I really need a warm-up. It's actually really warm in my room. I have my window cracked open a bit because it's so warm in here. It's gotten cool out, thankfully. So I've cracked my window open. Hopefully the noise from outside is not too bad today. Let's just do a little bit of solfeggiato, kind of as a warm-up. I'll put that over there for now. I am not in the heat wave, no. I mean, it was hot. It was pretty, like, last week and stuff. This week has definitely been cooler, or so far. It's only been a few days, but it has been a little bit cooler today and yesterday, and I think the day before it was kind of cooler as well. Was it still hot then? I don't know. But it's been cooling off, which is nice. I might actually need my glasses to read chat here. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a little warm in here. Thankfully, I've got a cold drink, so hopefully this helps. It's not super cold, but it was being stored down in the basement, so it's a little it's like a little cooler than it was. Ooh, if a clap button. I could add a clap command. I could also add a button on my Stream Deck. But of course, that the button would be for me to use. That's an idea. Okay. Turn off edit. No, no, turn off. No, blah, blah. Could use sound alerts or blurps. I don't know if I could, because those are technically through using bits. Or at least sound alerts are. Blurps I could probably just do with commands. I can also just set up commands through my bot to do it. Super simple to do, actually. In fact, I have some already set up. Theoretically, yes. But sometimes those systems often have like a weird thing that they do where like even if um even if it's like set up to be free, if you haven't unlocked the bits themselves, unlocked bits, then you still can't use it. Then you just have to be able to have bits enabled and then just set them to be free. I at least I'm pretty sure that's how it works with sound alerts. As opposed to just like having everything cost 0. I might be wrong on that, but I feel like I remember that being a thing. What am I hearing? I'm hearing a noise. Is that my bench squeaking? I think I'm hearing my bench squeak. Hold on. The little thing on it was coming loose. What made me want to stop doing my piano thing from Twitch? What do you mean? Like, why I took a break? Or why I stopped what? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. let's do. Oh, um, well, that. Okay. Story time. um, I was in a chat at one point, and somebody brought up music, and they said, I forget who it was, um, but the music got brought up, and somebody said that they wished they knew how to play piano. At that point, I we had been talking about music for a while, and I said, "Oh, I could teach you if there's a way to do that. I don't know if there really is or not, but we can um, try to figure that out." Over the next few days or the next week or so, um, that ended up evolving into the streamer whose chat we were in helping me set up a an event to teach the basics of music theory to whoever wanted to show up. Um, and then the day it was gonna just be like on Discord in her Discord server. Um, that didn't quite work out properly just because there were technical difficulties that at the time we couldn't figure out how to fix. I knew a lot less about Discord at the time. Um, Obviously, I'm like helping people out now and stuff, but at the time there were a lot of technical difficulties getting the sound of the keyboard to come through on Discord properly and stuff. Um, and so we decided that day that, you know what? What if I just go live? So we all hopped into a Discord call, but then we would actually. So everybody was in a Discord call, but then people would actually hear the piano and stuff through the stream as opposed to hearing it just like through Discord getting picked up by my mic or whatever. It was still getting picked up by my mic, and I had had to figure out all of that stuff still. And so that was my first ever stream. I spent about an hour and a half giving a lesson on the basics of music theory, and then we went into some other topics and stuff. The Pokemon game that I'm making showed a little bit of that then as well. And that's how I started. And so then a few days later, I restarted my 100% completion run of Breath of the Wild. And all the way up until I started my hiatus back in January, I was streaming consistently pretty much twice a week ever since. So that was like a year and a half. I was consistently streaming twice a week. Almost entirely games. I would do a little bit of music here and there, but it was almost entirely games. And then in January, I got burnt out and stuff. Decided to take a break. 6 months later, came back to streaming, and now, a little less than a month after that, it's my 2-year anniversary doing streaming. So there's the whole picture for you. Probably a little more than you were asking for, but there it is. It is. It really is. And before taking my hiatus, like 7 months after I started streaming, I became a VTuber. So then I was a VTuber for like 9, 10 months or something, a little under a year before taking my hiatus. And then when I came back to it, I decided to not do VTubing anymore. So, yeah, I was a VTuber for like 7, 8 months, something like 8, 9 months, somewhere in that ballpark. I don't remember exactly how long it was. Um, but yeah. Let's see. What do I want to play right now? Once again, for anybody who is in chat, who is interested, this is the list of pieces that I can play. I will possibly end up playing all of them. I want to make this a little bit of a longer stream just because it is, and obviously the anniversary. So yeah. I can probably add one or two things to this list as well today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but that is also a possibility that I might end up adding something to the list. I'll do a little bonus here. Because I know it, I'll play the second movement too. If I can remember it. Brain, please work. Second movement. I'm gonna try that one. I am gonna try that again. Starting over. I will probably end up coming back to that one later. That is... Wow, that is not what I meant to do. What the heck? Okay. Let's do a little Bach. Ooh, spoink in chat for anybody who is playing Pokemon community game. I didn't fix the buttons on my stream deck. Okay. Gotta do this manually. That's annoying. I forgot that I still haven't fixed those buttons. Unfortunately, I can't do Donald. I can't actually say anything while doing that. It's just the noise, but Jay! Hello! Welcome to the Sonata Squad. Thank you for the follow. Good to see ya. How are you? Ooh, okay. I was clicking through trying to decide myself. I couldn't decide something. Theme and Variations by me. This is the first thing that I ever wrote, and as of right now, it's the only thing on here that I actually have on the list to play. Because, like, the vast majority of stuff that I write, it's not very much. I don't do a whole lot of writing. Two, it's mostly, like, arrangements and stuff. And it's, like, 98% not for solo piano. But this one is. It's definitely not at my playing level, but I write much simpler music, at least original stuff, than what I'm actually able to play. But this is the first thing I ever wrote. Thank you so much. So that is Theme and Variations, the first thing I ever wrote. This program is called Keysight. it takes, I mean, you can see exactly what it does. It takes the notes that I play, it's a MIDI input, and it sends up this beam and lights up the notes. There's actually a lot of different like profiles that come default with it. So like if I come here, you can see there's actually like a whole bunch of stuff. This is what this is what the default one is. Like that. Then I mean you can see up here there's like a whole bunch of them. There's actually some new ones that I didn't have, I don't even know. But then there's this one. Which I actually set up custom for my stream to like match my colors and the vibe and stuff. Keyboard, this program it's called Keysight. It's, I want to say like $15 on Steam or something like that. There is a free version, but the free version only registers half of your note presses. As for the setup, it's really easy. All I have is just my keyboard here. Then I've got just a MIDI connector to my computer and the program. That's it. That's the entire setup. Oh, this is a Yamaha. I don't remember what the actual number is. I've had this thing for years. I've had this since 2013, 2014 or something like that. It's Yamaha Digital Piano P35. This might, I mean, that's what the keyboard is. It's a weighted keyboard, full length. Can I play any Zelda music? Yes, I can, and you can request it because I have a request list. The way I am doing this is I am taking requests from this list. If there's nothing on the list, then I will just do a request myself. You can request anything from this. Preferably something that I have not already played today. I will probably end up playing most, if not all of it today, just because I do plan on going a little longer, given that it is my anniversary stream. First thing on the list will always appear directly on the overlay. So I just did theme and variations, we'll check that off, and now we've got Fairy Fountain. This one's actually pretty tricky. You actually have to just go on there as long as you're logged in. I don't have it set up to be able to request like through the chat like that. So if you're on the website, just go ahead and make sure you're signed in to Streamer Song List with your account. Hey Panda! Make sure you're signed into Streamer Song List with your Twitch account, and then you'll be able to request as many songs as you want to request. Okay. Fairy Fountain. This one's actually kind of tricky because there's a lot of like big jumps and stuff like that kind of stuff. So it's gonna. I know you can't. I mean, you can. Oh, my hand is actually out of the frame there. Let me see. If I go to, can you see it better here? You can see there's a lot of jumping, and there's a lot of jumping in the left hand and stuff too. But this one is actually kind of tricky, but it's fun. It's fun. Well, yeah, you can. I mean, you can see it there, but this is almost an octave, and it doesn't look that big on screen, right? Like it doesn't look that big on the screen, right? It's a lot. So especially big jumps like that and stuff, it can be harder to more accurately judge it. Ideally, I would have another camera like up above, and then instead of this keyboard that lights up, it would actually be like a hand cam. Um, but I have a camera that I could use for that, but I don't have a way to actually like set up the camera. Like I could get like a mic stand from my dad and like do that, but I've done that for like overhead stuff before, but then I have to like tape it onto the thing and it's very unsturdy, and if you get knocked in then it just all just falls over and it's a big hassle. And then with this there's the added challenge of get the entire length of the keyboard to fit into the camera, which I don't know if I can get it high enough, the camera up high enough to be able to fit the entire thing in. And then it also has to not do only that, but then get it to the right size on the screen to be able to line up with the beams that come out of the notes. So there's a whole lot of stuff to be able to get that to happen well. And I have not taken the time to do that because I don't really have what I need to be able to get the camera in the right position and stuff. Anyway, rambling aside, let's do Fairy Fountain. Ay, ay, ay. A little out of practice on this one. So that is an arrangement of Fairy Fountain by Toshiro Kono. And this arrangement of Kakariko Village is also by Toshiro Kono. And this one, I love to play so much. This is such a fun one to play. And I do this every time I play this one, but I'll give you a little bonus as well, something that's not on the list. I'm still working on it a little bit. Song of Storms. There it is. There we go. Okay. I am going to take a quick, like, 1 to 2 minute break because it is still pretty hot in here. I'm gonna just, like, change into something like short sleeves or something. I don't know. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody requested anything. Okay, that's fine. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's do. Thanks for the lurk. Oh, I already did that today. I was gonna do that, but I was like, I thought that doesn't work. Okay, what's one I haven't done in a while? This one. It's been 2 weeks since I did this, so let's do it. Okay. It's been a little bit since it was put in last. So here is once again the list for anybody who does want to request something. This is the list that can be requested from. Let's do the impromptu. My brain could not decide if it wanted to take the repeat there or not. Welcome in. not the best I've ever played that, but it's also been a while since I played that. I really worked on it at all, so I will accept that. Anyway, yes, welcome in, Jovilego? I I don't know how to pronounce your name. Jovi? Nah, I don't know. Um, and welcome back. Final. We will do the Pokemon theme song. There's a little that little rough on those. But there we go. I don't normally uh I don't normally call this out, but I will this time. Obviously I am not affiliated. That's because I don't want to support Twitch monetarily. If you do want to support me, you can donate on Coffee. Obviously it's not, there's no like specific benefits for doing that, but you do it knowing that 100% of the money does go to me, and subsequently I'm trying to make it so that everything that I make on stream goes right back into the stream itself. Not only that, down below me here you can see there is a donation goal for $250. I will at that goal, which does not have a time limit, I will do a karaoke stream. Um, and Pokemon theme song is on my list, both in English and in German. I will tell you that now. I have that on my list for it, in both English and German. Okay. Was nächste? What next? Well, I saw 1 month ago there. Oh, Vals. I haven't done this one in quite a while. Okay, I know I'm doing a lot of promoting, but I can do that since it's my stream. If you want to hear better playing, aka not hearing like all of the keyboard clicks, hearing it on an actual piano with like good, actually like good recorded audio, not just like my mic trying to pick it up, then definitely follow the music YouTube. That's all nice recordings and stuff of everything. So, well, not of everything. There's 5 pieces on there right now because I am so bad about recording stuff. But what? What the heck? What is this error? That is weird. Also, I'm sorry that ruined the surprise, but what the heck? Okay, I'm gonna switch over to here just for a second while I try to resolve this. Okay. What exactly is this error? No. What the heck? I don't even know, like... what that would do. Or how to... I mean... I am not seeing anything on my end that could cause an issue. Except maybe that? hold on. Have you had issues before? Because the way I am reading this, it almost sounds like it's an issue with your account. That's kind of how I'm reading this. I guess you wouldn't need an account. Well, do you? You don't need to have your own page. But I think you do need to have an account, at least. Okay, yeah, I think that's probably what it is. I think you have to actually have an account. Because the way this is reading is I am reading this as your account is not able to do it. That's the way I'm reading this. So and I'm not, as I said, I'm not seeing anything on my end either that would stop something from happening. Like, you don't need to go in and, like, set up your page or do anything like that, but I do think... I mean, here, you know what? Let me try something. I am going to try something. Okay. I mean, go ahead and try, because that was my initial thought. That was my initial thought, so go ahead and try that. And don't worry, for people who are looking, we will get back to the music soon. Just trying to troubleshoot some stuff here. In the meantime, I am going to just go ahead and do another piece. What haven't I done for a while? That was also a month ago. didn't think so. Okay. Sorry, give me a minute. Okay. Try now. If this doesn't work, then I don't know what to do. Okay, I have no idea then. I would go through and like check your settings, see what your see what your thing will let you do in terms of settings and stuff. Because I have looked at everything that I can look at and done everything that I could think is a thing that could need to happen. No, it doesn't entirely make sense. But yeah. Okay. Let's get back to the music, shall we? Lassie! Welcome in! Thank you for stopping by! How are you doing? I know you say you can't stay, but how are you doing? Great to see you! Let's do this one. Thank you so much for the $1. Yes, verifying your email is definitely a thing. Thank you so much for the $1. I'm actually gonna go in here. What? I don't... Okay, I need to see if I can edit this chat notification. I don't want that to have that gigantic bar of colors in there. I don't know why that's there. Let me see if I can do that. Or take care of that. Maybe this'll do it. Okay, I have turned off a setting, so hopefully that crazy bar is gone now. That's what I'm hoping, at least. And I am actually gonna just do one more thing here. Okay. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the another $4. I don't have my headphones on. Did the sound and everything go off? It should have had the sound. I couldn't... Oh, no, there's actually no sound for it on this scene. Why is there no sound for it? Ah, okay. the okay. Yeah. I mean, this is also the very first time I've had a donation, so gonna be a little bit of bug testing and stuff in it. It should now all uh be good. I'll have to check after stream just to make sure the sound. Actually, I think I can test that. I think there's actually a way for me to test that. So if I do this, oh, I closed out of coffee. That's fine. I'll test it later. But there should actually be sound for it now. It's just the regular default sound, but yeah. Okay. More music. Exactly. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Let's do this. Trois Nocturnus, number 1. This is Opus 9, number 1. This is what gives me the 91 in my name. It's not ironic, I chose it. And that, of course, is Chopin's Opus 9, number 1, which is where I get my name from. It's a set of 3 nocturnes. I happen to know 2 of the 3. Here's the second one. Maybe. Okay. I see we're on a roll with the Chopin. Sure, let's do the waltz. A little out of practice on that one. Not hard, I just haven't played it. Let's do October. I wish I knew September. I don't know September. I think September is one of the like really, really technical ones. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna learn September. I mean, I will eventually. I will eventually, but it's not gonna be for a long time. So we're just gonna do October. punch the mic there. Sorry about that. That is one of the ones that is on YouTube if you are interested. Once again, there is the link to the music YouTube. Okay. What do we do next? Oh, it's been a while since this one was done. Let's do that. I feel like I'm gonna have to add more to this list. I do have something I could add, even though I don't actually have it memorized. That's an option, another option of something that I could do. That's a fun little one. You know what? I don't have it memorized, and it's not on the list. But after we do March, I will do one that's do something else. March 1st, though. I learned March because that's my birthday month. I started with June because I heard a performance of it and I really liked it, and I was like, I want to learn that. So then I did. And then I learned October because my most recent teacher recommended that I learn that. And then I was like, maybe and after that I was like, I've already learned 2. Maybe someday I will learn all of them. So I decided to do March next because that's my birthday month. Okay, you know what? I'm going to just add this. So that I can actually put it on the overlay. Even more Chopin. This one I don't have fully memorized. I can basically sight read it. It's pretty easy. There. Now it actually says Chopin. I was like, why does it say Schumann? There was another book behind it. Okay. This is one of the few times you will actually see me reading music. Because I don't have this memorized yet. Where am I? There I am. And that is one of the very, very few times you will see me actually reading music because I don't have it memorized. Odessa! Hello! Welcome! Welcome, welcome! Good to see you! How are you? Okay, let's check that off. Get rid of this. Thank you so much. Let's see, what next? When's the last time the link went into the chat? Ooh, it's been a little while. I'll put it again. Here's the request list for anybody who is interested. That one's... Do I have anything longer I do. Okay, I do have. Ooh. Really? I haven't done this in a full month? This was a month ago. That doesn't seem right. Maybe? I don't know. This is the fastest piece I know. Let's hope I can play it. That was a little rough, but it is still very hot in my room, and I am not playing anything super insanely well in this heat. Okay, I'm gonna. Hold on. Hold on. One sec. Doing a little bit of repositioning of things over here. Okay. Hopefully. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That should get a little bit cooler air from my window actually over here. That'll be good. Ooh. The prelude next. Okay. I love this prelude. Of course, this is Bach Prelude in C, which Gounod wrote a version of the Ave Maria over. I just got an idea. I got an idea. Ugh. I got an idea. One sec. Give me one sec. Well, the idea's not gonna work. At least not today, it's not. I'm going to try to get it to happen at some point, though. My brother is a singer, so the idea was I could do the prelude and then he could sing the Gounod part, the part that Gounod wrote. But his singing voice is not warmed up or anything right now. So just the prelude, because I could try to sing it, but I don't really want to. That actually, I have another idea. But I'm gonna play the piece first. I'm gonna play it first. it's actually because of the Gounod part that I even have that memorized in the first place. I've memorized it by singing the Gounod part in my head. Because it's just like... like, how are you supposed to remember what the order of the chords is? I don't know what the order of the chords is! So by singing the Gounod part in my head is actually how I ended up memorizing that one. So here's the idea that I had. I don't want to sing right now. Also, hint, hint. Karaoke stream at the 250 with no time limit. But here's my idea. I've done it before, kind of. It's very rough, but I can kind of do that with one hand and then do the actual Gounod part with the other hand. Ah, come on. There's a wrong note in there somewhere. That's taking 3 parts and trying to do it in 2. But... yeah. That's about as good as that's ever going to get, I feel like. Fairly's next. Okay. We'll need to drink a little bit. of it. So I was like, what the heck? I'll write my own. So that's what I did. And that is this. That one is also very fun to play. Video game music, just in general, tends to be very fun to play. Ooh, Chopin Mazurka. Oh, before playing the Mazurka, I will say, in regards to Hollow Knight music, I will actually be setting a specific day once I figure everything out. But I will be doing a special stream where it's probably not going to be for a while, honestly, but I will go ahead and mention it. I will at some point be doing a special stream where I will actually be analyzing the music of Hollow Knight, because the main game soundtrack is just an absolute masterpiece. It is a master class in writing video game music. And it makes me very excited for Silksong, because Christopher Larkin, who wrote the Hollow Knight soundtrack, is also writing the Silksong soundtrack. And so, and given like everything that I know about the Hollow Knight soundtrack, which I will share on that stream eventually, as I said, I have no idea when it's going to be yet. That's something that I am going to be specifically planning ahead of time to be a special stream. But yeah, that's something to look forward to. And as I said, I am very excited for Silksong, partly for the soundtrack, because Hollow Knight has my favorite soundtrack of any video game ever. And the fact that Christopher Larkin is back for Silksong makes me very, very excited. Sorry, had to go on that little tangent there. Back to classical stuff. We are doing the Chopin Mazurka. No, not Christopher Walken, Christopher Larkin. Okay. Chopin Mazurka. A little out of practice on this one. Okay. That is actually one of the pieces that I played for college auditions when I was going trying to go to school for music for the first well I say for the first time so far only time. Um I want to go back to doing music. Um There's a little bit more background for you. I have been playing piano since I was 5. Um but in terms of like what I want to do, I've always like gone back and forth between like music, teaching, and tech. Um, Thank you so much for stopping by. Good to see you. Um, so yeah, I've always been like between music, teaching, and tech. When I was little, I actually wanted to be a teacher. Um, and then in 6th grade, I wanted to go into like game design. Um, which I wanted to do until junior year of high school when I decided, while sitting in my programming class, that I actually wanted to do music. So then I was going to school for music education, and I was doing that for under a year. I had done 2 quarters of my first year when the pandemic hit. And the online learning forced me to drop out, so I took some time off. And then went and back to school at community college to do a computer science degree, which I am finishing up this semester. Going back to the tech stuff, but that's not what I actually want to do. So then, once I'm done with this semester, I'm going to be figuring out what I need to do to go back to music to become a private piano instructor, which, after learning more, I think is definitely a much better path than what I was originally doing when I first tried to go to college for music, which was initially to try to be a band director. So now I'm taking it in a bit of a different direction, trying to do in order to try to become a private piano teacher. I specifically wanted to be a band director. I was in band in high school all 4 years playing trumpet. Um, I started out in the intermediate band that freshman year. Sophomore year, I was first chair in the intermediate band. Junior year, I moved up to advanced band, and then senior year, I was first chair in advanced band on trumpet. I really enjoyed band, which is why I was thinking at the time that I wanted to become a band director. Um, but it's not quite the right thing, which is why I'm now thinking about doing like just solo private instruction on piano. Um, so yeah, that's me. um, so with that being said, I am going to take a short break here. It's kind of getting warm in my room again. So I'm going to take a quick little break, try to help cool it off in here. And then we will be back with a little bit more before we end for the night. So I will see you soon. Okay. We are back. I think we're only gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more. I know what we're gonna do. This one. Gonna do this. I feel like my bench is in a different spot. We will do 1 more. So I'm going to request this. And then I'm actually, that's not the button I wanted to hit. Did it not do it? It didn't do it. That button is also broken, apparently. Gonna need, ooh, sorry, hit the mic. So we're gonna do the Berceuse, and that's going to be it for the day. And that is where we will end for today. Thank you so much to everybody who stopped by. Thank you again, Jay, for the follow, and to Final for the donations. And to all of the lurkers, of course. I wouldn't be here without all of you. Yeah. That's all I have for today. So let's figure out who we're gonna raid, why don't we? Ooh, we got some people on. I think I know. I think I know. We are going to go see a fellow family-friendly streamer. Here is our raid message, brain. Okay. We are going to go raid bonds. Apparently that button doesn't work either. Okay, I hit the mic again. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So, once again, thank you all so much to everybody who stopped by. This was very fun, and I will see you soon. Bye.